Good morning, everyone. My name's Brandy. I'm the 100-proof quilter, and this is my quilting corner. Today, I do not have anything up on my design board because I took it off, so we look blank back there. But welcome, everyone. Welcome. I always forget to introduce myself on these, and somebody pointed that out the other day that my lives, I don't say who I am in the beginning. So we decided to change that up and make sure that I introduce myself at the beginning of these. So hence the excited hello. This is me today. I am not feeling as energetic as I feel right this second. It's been an extremely long night at work today. I had to go in extra early today, and it was just a really long night. One of my supervisors were sick, so I was running their unit and my building, and it was just crazy. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Darnell. Hello, Beverly. Welcome, everyone. So today we probably won't be on super long. We'll probably make it about 30 minutes. I have an MRI later today, and then I have to go into work early again. But we have a lovely unboxing, and I had a one mini sewing retreat the other day, and so I have they do this like $5 grab bag thing, and so I got some great scraps. I got lots of scraps. And Marie will love that. I got lots of scraps, and I got some other things. So I thought I would. Hi, Nancy. So I thought I would show the haul I got, and we'll start with the unboxing today. So I got this month's Open Gate. Literally, it was in my mailbox when I got home from work today, this morning. So yeah, it was a crazy day. Before I even stepped in the shower, my boss was calling me. I was like, yep, that's going to be that kind of day today. And then he was calling me up until a few minutes ago. So, yes, me too. The doctor is actually sending me to a specialist that specializes in MRIs for your back. So, as with all Open Gates, I love their tissue fiber. So, I always hate to open this part. So, this is the November box, and look, it's only the 6th. Look how on track I am today. So, this is the November Open Gate subscription box. So, for today, we have Project 1 Snowflake Hill, which includes Christmas Night Fabric by Monique Jacobs for Maywood Studios for the quilt top and binding and a full color pattern picture. Ooh, this is her own. That's awesome. Let's put that aside here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, look at this. I'm like throwing stuff around. Does anybody hear any echoing? I think we solved our problem. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Everybody getting in the Christmas spirit? Should really wrap this. I'm never going to get that wrapped back. Oh, how pretty. Ooh. I may have to actually, no, that's pretty. I may actually have to get this project on my to-do list much sooner. I should wrap that so nice and neat. Let's see, can we get that back in there? Oh, let's throw the plastic. So when I first was playing in the studio before I went live, I heard an echo and I popped back out, popped back in, and I didn't have it again. So I was like, I followed my little note that I made. I was like, so why do I have an echo? So I just popped right back out, popped back in, and it was gone. I was like, okay, so I don't know what I did. So there's a little pattern. Isn't that cute? Super cute. Let's put that in there. And then project 2 is a tissue holder. It's got the little tissue thing in there already. There's a little tissue, but then here's all the stuff for the little tissue holder. And that's the fabric for it. That looks like a super easy project to do. Gotta love those. Okay, notion of the month, a gypsy divorce lawyer with cap that removes and loosens threads. Look at that. Can always use another one of those because I still have not found my high-end divorce lawyer. I have looked everywhere for that bad boy. I'm almost positive I lost it at the retreat I did in the spring. Very sad, very sad. Our thread for the month is Aurifil 50 weight white. And our fat quarter is Jolly Good base. Jolly Good base. Yeah, Jolly Good by Basic Gray from Moda Fabric. Look at that. That's so cute. Christmassy, Christmassy. And then this is the backing for the Snowflake Hill. Purdu. Hi, June. I'm going to have to put the divorce lawyer over here because, like I said, I lost my high-end one. Definitely. I'm going to have to keep this one out somewhere. I swear I lose stuff every time I clean my, but I did clean and reorganize my room the other day, and I still couldn't find it, and I don't know where it is. Okay, so the bag. Okay, so they had a table, and you got the bag for like $5, and then the bag is of course ripping. So I got some cross stitch stuff. These are still in the boxes. So let's get that stuff out first. And all of that. I think that's all of it. Oh, no. Yeah. And then, so I was sitting at the table, and one of the other girls comes up, and she says, oh, one of the girls says to bring this to you. If you don't have enough room in your bag, she'll put it in her bag for you. Let's put that down here. So brought this hooked on feathers for me because I do the free motion on my domestic. So it's a whole book on feathers. Brandy, I've never purchased any types of boxes. How often and how much? So that box is $60, and I pay an extra $10 for the backing. And it's a once a month box is that one. And I think it's about $60. So that's what that one is. And then I have another one that's quarterly, and it is $90, and that's the fig tree one. So where was I? So that was the book I got. The Hooked on Feathers. And somebody brought that over to me and said, she said, if you didn't have enough room in your bag. I moved my living room around, and we'll be moving my new long arm from my daughter's house home. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I had enough room for a long arm. That would be great. So I got this, this one here. It's Misty Taupe, 14 count Aida. Can't really tell what color it is with that. Then we have this 20 by 24 large 14 count Ada. That's a big piece. This one is doesn't say, I don't think it says, but it's a quite large piece too. Then we have 12 by 18 piece. This one is, doesn't say what color it is. It's also 14 count Ada, but it's like a violet color. Oh, it's lilac. It says on the back. Duh, Brandy, read the back. This one is a blush. Kind of looks tan in that one. And then this one is a emerald green 14 count Ada. So for all my cross stitch needs. All right, so that was all the non. Okay, so my bag is ripping. So let's go with the big pieces. So I got a big chunk of this. I couldn't even tell you how much is here. There's way more than a few yards of this. And there's several cuts of it. There's a couple scraps, but I got several pieces of it. But I thought it was really pretty. It's got little tiny flowers. I'm not a huge flower person. But I got that. And it was just it's called Fancy Chevron. That over there. Then I got this. It's just like a bandana, but it's just the big piece. And remember, I got all of this for $5. Okay, so I got this and this because I plan on making a shirt. I have a pattern for a shirt. So this is like a silk and this is a little lace. And it's actually enough fabric to make a shirt. We'll see. I have a serger and everything. Not that I know how to use it. Here's another, I got another really big piece of this. It's at least, I would say at least a yard. And I don't have a lot of green in my stash, so I thought this would be really a good addition. Okay. So I picked that up too because, like I said, I don't have a lot of green. And it's got some pieces in it. I don't know. I was feeling greens and browns. And don't ask me. And it's a big chunk of this. Probably another yard or two there. There's at least a yard here of this. It's like a baby blue, pale blue. Here's another one of those greens. I don't know. I was telling you, I was feeling green. And then this one, it's probably about a half a yard. All right. Then this was like rolled up and I grabbed it and I was like, wow, there's actually way more here than I thought. It's got little tiny like hearts and like little loops. I thought, oh, that's cute. This was laying all by itself and I was like, ah, I'll grab that. No worries. I understand. I need to go. I apologize, but the hubby is helping me clean, so I probably should help. um, so I saw that. Okay, so then I saw this also laying in the middle there, and they had like, it looks like they were getting ready to, let me turn this so you can see it, do something with it. And so it's like all the little bears. I figured, oh, I'm sure I can figure something to do with this. Make some pillows or something. Whoops. So, a few of them that are the same, but figured I could figure something out. Oof. So, I got a few grandkids. I can make them some pillows or something. With it. And this was like kind of by itself. And I was like, oh, that could go with the bears, but, or maybe not. I don't know. There are two of those. And somebody was making pillowcases or something with these. They started sewing them up. It's like a teal green and a pink. And so there were two of these. And I was like, oh, well, I don't know what I'll do with them, but hey, maybe I'll do something with them. So there's two of those. Then there was a bunch of black on black polka dot fabric. I grabbed that because y'all know how I like my black fabric. There were some polka dots. These are all this is just regular black squares. Grab those. This is just a cute little napkin. I said, oh, that's cute. Those would make a beautiful, beautiful pillows or even a table. Oh yeah, a table runner. I didn't think of that. How am I supposed to leave when you're showing such cute stuff? I'm really going now. All right, so, and then the very last thing, and I actually haven't even looked at this one, is like, there was this bag of like scrap, and I haven't even really looked at it. And it had like squares, and I was like, oh, can always use, so it's already got like 5-inch squares, and it's like, oh, those aren't even squares. Those are, looks like a back order to me. Put that over there. It just had all kinds of different stuff in it. There's some solids, some white ones, got some pink ones, some blacks with, I don't know what's got on it. Those actually have texture on them. Flowers. I mean, just, oh, John Deere tractors. Hi, Kim. How are you? I might have to go through these because I think I saw a piece like this a minute ago. Definitely going to have to go through and organize it. But yeah, I mean, so it had all kinds of different stuff in it. I mean, it had all kinds of scraps, the whole bag full. Nope, those two are sewn together. So somebody was getting ready to do something with it. That's really pretty. And there's quite a few of those. There's a whole stack of those. And there's a stack of green flowers. It's pretty. I'm okay. I'm just waking up. Well, good morning. Did you get your coffee yet? Oh, look, there's another stack of that blue one. There's some more solid blue ones. Didn't I say I needed more green in my stuff? I think I got a stack of green squares here. Look at this. Ugh. A stack of green squares. There's some blue ones. So yeah, and then we got all kinds of stuff here. Oh, more of those flowers here. And some plaid. There's not a lot of those already. So I mean, yeah. I think I really got lots of, I really like those. So yeah, all kinds of stuff in here. I needed some yellow too. Put some yellow. More white. Oh, there's some pink in the middle there. And yellow. And that's the big squares. And then there's a stack of little squares. I don't know. We've got some white ones. Look at the little brown ones. So yeah. And that was it. We got all that for $5. Definitely a deal. And I finished the quilt I had up behind me. I'll be getting my first cup in a minute. So I need to do the binding. The quilts I had back here last week, I finally finished all the quilting on it. So I just need to do the binding. I got my husband's quilt that I had been working on. I got it all sandwiched and ready to go. What are you making with the squares? I have no idea. It just, I thought they would be a good thing, you know. I was like, hey, you can always use scraps squares that are already. Actually, I have underneath here, right below here, are 3 shoe boxes and a basket full of scraps that really need to be gone through. There's a Ziploc bag of scraps. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 Ziploc bags of scraps that I really need to go through and sort. I'm great at making the scraps. I'm horrible about organizing them. And I even have containers behind me for organizing the scraps. I did a whole tutorial on organizing my scraps. I got as far as doing the tutorial on how to organize them. And that's as far as I got. I know, bad me. Bad me. Um, and that's as far as I got. So it's organized-ish. I know where everything is. Oh. I do need to do more with it. Truly. They are overrunning my life. My scraps are overrunning my life. Those that can do, those that can't teach. That's funny. I like that. I'm great at telling you what you can do, and I'm really good at knowing what you should do, and but actually doing it for me sometimes. This is true. Yeah. What I need is a personal assistant. I need a personal assistant to come organize my stuff for me. I thought that's what I had children for, but none of them took an interest in this, so that's out the door. Right? No bueno. Maybe one of the grandchildren will take an interest and come be my assistant. Of course, they might have to move a little closer. They're pretty much 1,100 miles away, so I have been working up some UFOs in a couple of small purses and a couple of shopping bags. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I really do need to do more. My husband says I'm great at getting them partially done. So I've been trying to really, instead of starting new projects, I'm trying to finish the quilts that need to be free motioned. That's what I've been working on. At my one-day retreat, that's what I did. I worked on the stuff that needed to be finished free motion. And so currently, his quilt that I worked on at the retreat in the spring, I got it all sandwiched and ready to go. And that's what I'm going to be working on this week, getting it under the machine and getting it done. I got the layout for exactly what I need to do. Just need to do it. And then I have that one's done. That one's almost done. I have 4 more to get. I got another one right here that needs to be sandwiched before I will let myself do any other major projects, because I have 2 more that need sashing and borders and stuff, but I'm not going to do that until I get those other ones done. That's my goal. That's my goal. Trying to find some grays and blue fabric for the husband's throw quilt. I like grays and blues. That's what I have, as I have some solid gray and blue here that I like for background fabric. And then I have some blue butterflies and stuff, but that wouldn't be good for a guy's quilt unless he likes butterflies. So, because I want to do some sewing machine caddies and stuff too. That would be a small project, so I might dig into that at some point. So I'm only going to allow myself to do small projects until I finish those quilts out. That's my deal. I'm not going to start any more big projects until I finish those. That's my goals. My goals are to finish those by the end of the year. Anybody else have any goals before the end of the year? Finishing goals? And then I will actually be participating in Vlogmas this year. I'm so proud of myself. I got everything ready. I'm waiting on a couple more things, but yes, I will be participating in Vlogmas. It'll be my first Vlogmas. So, I'm kind of excited. So, sleeping and catching up on sleep. Does that count? It does for me. You know. Definitely does for me. So, well, guys, I know that it wasn't a very long live today, and I apologize for that. I know. Finishing a princess quilt for my niece. Oh, that's awesome. I got a couple of grandchildren I need to finish their quilts too. Working on my nephew's scrappy quilt from the scraps from his cousin's quilt. 9 existing quilts to make the 10th. That is awesome. I want to see pictures of that. I think that will be a gorgeous quilt. And I think that is so awesome to do. That is really, I really think that's awesome. I don't know why this thing is sinking. I need to get on the long arm and learn it is my goal. That's a great goal to have. I want from Santa a long arm, but I don't think Santa can afford it. But I can still ask. It is what he requested. I think that's a great request. That is so sweet. And Susan, I don't know if I saw you come in. Hello. Katie, how old is he? That he requested. I think that's such a sentimental thing to request. I think that's so sweet. I have 3 quilts to quilt. I basically have 4. Husband bought me one about a year and a half ago. Yeah, my husband is Santa, and he's starting to look a lot more like Santa these days, but shh, don't tell him. I think he would get me one if we had the room, but we really don't have the room. Even if he finally moves from in here to the other room, which he keeps telling me he's going to do, there wouldn't be enough room for a long arm in here. He's an adult, 52. That's still really sentimental. That's very sweet. Not a lot of people would think that way. I think that's sweet. I'm the youngest of 7, and his mom was the oldest. Well, I'm the oldest of 6, and I'm really feeling my age today. They wore me out at work today, guys. They really did. Yes, they take a lot of room. Yeah, I've even looked at the smaller of them, and I still couldn't swing it. We were considering getting some land in a bigger house, and I'm like, every time we look at place that I always look at the extra room, and I'm like, let's see, if we got that house, I could put a long arm in that room. That's how I look at houses now. Where could I put a long arm? How sad is that? All right, guys. It is about that time. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me. So until next time, go out there, find some beautiful fabric, make some fabulous quilts. Try not to spend too much time with that divorce lawyer. And I will see you guys next time. You guys have a wonderful week. And I will try and get some rest today. Bye, everyone.